I started my own business at the age of 25. Now, this isn't something that's very common, but I want to explain how and why I found the courage to do that, because this is a question that I get a lot. I see people wanting the big life, wanting to do something super courageous, starting their own business, going down the entrepreneurial path, but not knowing how. How do I get started? How do I overcome this resistance within me? And I was just like you. I procrastinated this business for so long. I knew I wanted to do something different for many, many years before I then got started at 25. So I broke it down to what really helped me find the courage and go for it, and what really didn't work. So, number one, probably most important thing in my life that really made me do it is my faith. Spirituality. I really do not care what you believe in. I don't care if you're religious or spiritual or anything in between. What I care about is that you do have a faith, that you do have something that can give you strength that is much bigger than you. So I believe that every single successful person on this planet has some source of spiritual encouragement, support, or anything like that, because you need it. The human experience is tough. The entrepreneurial journey is even harder. So it really is important for you to know that you God, the universe, or God, or nature, or whatever you want to call it, being there for you, having your back when you doubt yourself, when you doubt the business. Because there's this one quote, I don't know who said it, but it says something like, the God who gave you the vision will give you the clients. And I deeply, deeply believe that if you have a vision in your head, it is real. You can have it. It is meant for you. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in your head. So God planted a seed. The angels, the guides, the whatevers, they gave you the vision. They make you see. Now you are here to make it real. You are the one who creates it. And for me, the spiritual experience that really hit home was a plant medicine experience. Now, I'm not saying you gotta have or do like a plant medicine experience in order to start your business, because that's absolute bullshit. But for me, I had all these confirmations, but when I did the ceremony, there was just no way around it. I remember coming back from that trip, going back home and being like, this is it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all in. And I said to my partner at the time, like, I have no clue. I have no strategy. I have no plan. All I got is fate. And we're just gonna wing it. And we did. Now, the second key that really made me go for the business was I had all these fears. And I had them for many, many years. And eventually I stopped running from them. I had a conversation with a client and she was so cute. She wants to do her own thing. She has this dream of being a dancer and model. And she told me, like, when did the fear go away? And I told her, like, to this day, I'm still waiting for that day to come. Like, to this day, I am fearful. I am scared. I drag myself outside of my comfort zone every single day. And every single day, guess what? It's uncomfortable. And it sucks, and it's scary, and it's hard. That's just what you choose to do. Because if you want something extraordinary, you gotta do what most people won't do. You gotta put yourself out there. So I had this fear of rejection, abandonment. Oh my God, what will others say? What will they be thinking? And is this legit? And are people gonna take me serious? And blah, 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 blah. But eventually, I stopped running. I sat with it. I remember I was at the river with my partner and we had this conversation and I cried. I cried like a 3-year-old. And I was just like so confused and so scared. And I remember I was shaking and it was raining and it was this whole dramatic movie scene that was actually my life. And we went back home. We were completely wet and I was just like, let's do it. Like, the fear is not going to go away. All I can do is move with my fear and see what happens. And that's how you overcome it. That's how I'm overcoming it every single day. I just move with it because eventually fear is going to leave you alone when you just do the thing that you're so afraid of doing. Makes sense, right? And then the last key, And that was like probably the most important thing for me was I stopped hanging out with people who doubted my vision and who doubted me and doubted like the exceptional path, because this is not for everybody. I get that. Not everybody will be supportive of you. It's very unfortunate, and it's very, very sad that also most people in your life will not support you, and the most support will actually come from complete strangers, which is weird and odd, but it's just true. And it's not just true for me, it's true for every entrepreneur I know. So you will be okay with the fact that you'll have to leave people behind. That's just what it is. And I cut off the doubters. I cut off the people who were trying to block me, and even family members. Like, I'm not going to cut off my family members just because they don't believe in my vision, but eventually I stopped telling them about it. I stopped having these conversations. I set very clear boundaries, and I just saw them less, because when you go and do your thing and you start your mission, whatever that is and whatever that looks like, you got to focus. It's head down, focus, and off you go. You don't have time for the chit-chatters and telling you like all their fears and insecurities and doubts and what if scenarios. Like, you just don't have the time and don't have the energy. Like, don't let people project their limitations onto you. Didn't work out for them. First, they never really tried. Second, they're just trying to like make sure you don't go beyond where they went, because that would make them look fucking stupid, right? So it's really like, okay, who is on my team? Who does support me? Who wants me to win? And who's actually there helping me? Because then there's a difference between those who say they support you and those who actually do support you. Because I don't really care, like, if you tell me like some sweet words, like, thank you. But that's not going to move my needle. Like, I need all hands on deck. I need a strong support system that's willing to support, not just like clap and be there when I win. I need you before I win. I need you when I'm fucking losing. I need you when I feel like I'm the biggest failure on the planet. That's when I need you. And so don't be surprised when this ends up being one person. For me, it was my partner, and thank God, my parents, because they are entrepreneurs as well. They know the struggle, they know the journey. So that was really all I had. My partner, my parents. To this day, I don't have a lot more people in my support system. And I do have like a friend or two who are super supportive. I have amazing clients who believe in this mission. But other than that, I really keep it to myself, because I'm not trying to like show off to the entire world. I don't try to influence them. I don't try to lead them. Like, what's not meant for them is not meant for them. I'm talking to you because you're my person. I'm talking to the people out there who feel this, who are this, who literally in their bones know who I am, what I'm talking about, and why it makes sense for you, because you're the same. We're just like here telling each other what's up. And I've walked the path right before you, so you are here now listening because you're like, okay, this bitch gets me, and I do. So it doesn't really matter what those who don't get you think. Like, you wouldn't ask a chicken advice on how to fly. You would go and ask the eagle. So make it make sense. That is really what changed my perspective of just getting started, because it is scary. Let's be real. It is the unknown. You've never done it before. You don't know if it's going to work out. You just have like this self-trust that it will, because you're like, okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to make it work. And this is honestly the best attitude you can have as an entrepreneur. That is the attitude I feel like you need to push through and keep going, because you will be challenged on this journey. There will be moments that will feel fucking awful, but honestly, it's the best journey ever. Like, I've never been happier in my life. I've never been more fulfilled, wealthier, or anything like that. And with wealthy, yes, obviously I do mean the money, but I also mean the freedom, the confidence, all the skills that I've learned along the way. I've never grown more and faster than I did since I started this business 2-3 years ago. So let me know in the comments how you resonated with this video, where you're at, if you just started your business or if you're about to start it. Let me know what your business is all about. I would love to see and support you, because I know I had very little support at the beginning. So let me check you out. Let me be there, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.